Welcome to another Sengoku Jidai battle. This is a rematch against Pompey the Flatulent. Last time we played, I played as the Tibetans against his Qing, and kind of rolled over him in a giant heavy cavalry charge and infantry swarm. So I've got the same step-type map, and the factions reversed, and now I expect that I will be the one getting rolled over by said giant charge. But I'll do my best. Let's see, we'll grab light cavalry, because the Tibetans have a very strong light swing. And I do want heavy artillery because of the sheer amount of armored cavalry that they can bring. I would love to bring even more artillery, but they are kind of spendy. Next up, infantry. We want light archers, yes please, and light matchlock men, because there's so much Tibetan sling-armed light infantry running around. Bow with light guns attached, and they're raw, but they're cheap archers. Archers are good here because the Tibetan infantry is unarmored, and archery is pretty effective even against at least moderately armored cavalry. And this later Tibetan list, their cavalry is only armored the same as ours, 33 armor, not the 66 armor beasts that they get earlier on. Okay, 280 points remaining. We currently have 2, 3, 4 units of non-light cavalry, and that's probably enough. Do I want these? They're very expensive. I'm not sure if that's worth it. I'm tempted. What else could I get? Yeah, I guess not very much. I could get light artillery. Or matchlock men. What if I give in to temptation? 125 points left. Matchlocks and matchlocks. I think that'll do. The matchlock men aren't great because they only have a range of 2. The Tibetan infantry are warriors that can move 3, but at least they're armor piercing. Now I could get more melee infantry. The booming impact foot swords, these do very well against infantry. However, they get rolled over by cavalry just as hard as any other infantry, really. Impact foot is 100 on impact against cavalry. The cavalry will get 100 lancers and 100 for versus medium infantry in the open. That's effectively the same as these units, which get 100 for light spear. And then the enemy cavalry would again get 200 total. So the ability to fight enemy infantry well is fine, but we'd have to hide in the rough. So I don't know if that's worth it. But I remain tempted. Could drop a heavy gun and replace it with a medium gun. That gets us 18 points. Then we drop matchlock armed skirmishers and grab one more. That seems like a reasonable trade. Okay, deployment. Wish I had that hill. Heavy artillery. Actually, we probably want our heavy artillery here. Our medium here. I'll cut the recording and figure out where I put everyone. Okay, so here's what we've got for starters. Just a simple line. Artillery, artillery, infantry in the rough, skirmishers on each wing, mounted and on foot, and our non-light cavalry in reserve, either to fill the gaps in the center or push to whichever wing gets hit harder first. And this isn't set in stone. If I need to shift to one side or another, I can do that with everyone except the deployed heavy and medium artillery. Alright, force comp and deployment. Maxed out on lights, no surprise. 7 units of heavy cavalry. These matchlock men move out unsupported in the center. We can move up with our cavalry to charge. More cavalry. Okay, that brings it up to 9. Might be shifting wings. I can throw these lights to the right. So he's screening the cavalry with infantry. Might be able to get some shots off. Right, that's because skirmishers don't screen from artillery fire. Angle these guns. Get out of the way just in case. And start moving over. Shift our matchlocks with attached light guns to the center, and I will send that without attached light guns to the left, just to protect these cannons. Okay. Don't know that I need to do more than that yet. Next turn. Still can't tell if he's going to straighten out or just keep pushing to the right. He does have a little more mobility with his infantry all being warriors. Yes, now he wants me to keep my light cavalry over here. Maybe I'll keep 2 back here and send 1 over to help at least. Very good. Continue our weird shuffling here. Okay. Get ready to turn our light artillery. Good. What can we hit? Pass cohesion. And taken cover. So soon we'll shift these 4 units of infantry over. send our cavalry forward. Next turn. Okay, what have we got? You post up there for now. And we might want to withdraw a little bit further back here. Just so that they have to stumble over the rough ground to get at us. Alright, he's blocked them in pretty thoroughly. No need to react with the cavalry yet. Next turn. Okay. It's threatening a charge here, is he? I think this blocks it. But if it doesn't, I don't really care that much anyway, to be honest. Huh. towards the main action. Ready to do so. He's threatening a charge here, but I'll just threaten a flank if he does so. I might want to bring up a unit of non-light cavalry here, but I'll save it until he commits just a little further. And let's be ready to bounce them off our guns. Extend our lights. Good. Still out of range. Okay. Good. Next turn. Okay, he'll try to get disruptions with these 2 units of archers shooting at long range. We need to get more infantry here as well, and shift some non-light cavalry over. Bounce sacks have protected status. Same there. Now that the infantry is coming out, we can probably threaten some kind of action. Good. Yeah, it's a shame we're going to lose this unit. Could try to bounce them off. Do I care to? Probably not worth the sacrifice at this point for a fragged unit. One unit of cavalry over, along with some infantry. More infantry. He's going to have to find a way to cover that. Good. Maybe we can... Yep. One disruption. Okay. Keep this spread for the moment. Probably going to suffer some disruption from fire here. It's a lot of concentrated firepower. We're not extremely well positioned to handle it. block a charge on our lights. And they hold firm. Oh yeah, what do you do? Not very much. So we'll go for it. Miss. Alright. Impact is approaching. It'll be very dangerous when that does happen. Next turn. Ouch. Surprised I held firm. Yeah, that's more of what I was expecting. Pretty bad turn. A lot of disruptions from matchlock fire. We're going to have to eat a charge, or eat a volley here rather, just to get out of the way so that we can do this. Then superior, huh? To accept evasion there. Honestly, fall back. Get the charge. Good. Missed opportunity. Don't have better targets. Frag. Go for the break. Then fire. They hold firm. Archers there. Well, let's push towards the infantry line. We're going to have to accept some bad charges, unfortunately. We're not neatly arrayed in the terrain. Damn. going to lose our entire infantry line from concentrated fire. They hold firm. Work on the heavies. Have to fill some gaps here. This is going disastrously. Next turn. Who the hell is in charge of the Qing dueling school? Okay, so that means either something very good or very bad is going to happen to me this turn. Held firm. Lovely. Ooh. Oh. I see. Well, I won the duel, that's cool, but I also lost my entire right wing, so I don't know if Pompey's got much cause for complaint here. Unless... No? Yeah, I lost one there. Still holding firm, that's a problem. So now I can just roll the whole line up. Yeah, this is gonna be over quick. Ah, misclicked. They hold firm anyway. Not much to do here except get out of cohesion check range, I suppose. Yeah, we can't even cover. Push towards the infantry. Break? Maybe? No. Lucky shot. That's everyone. Should be a quick collapse. Next turn. As if that was necessary. Oh, interesting. Hopefully, okay, good. Ouch. Yep, as expected. And fragged. Blocking in my swordsman. We evade. At least we didn't get caught. Ugh, we're just getting eviscerated. I suppose I know exactly how Pompey felt last game. I think if you're gonna fight these Tibetans, you need to do it not in the open plain. Interesting. I don't think they'll do them much good, given their casualties. Still disrupted. It's the little things. Good. Disruption. Maybe I should go for a second one at a half arc. Or, you know what? I can just charge. We'll be down 50 on impact because they're average and we're superior. 50 isn't horrific. Held firm. It's all very confusing. Here, absorb some fire. No? Okay, I guess not. They hold firm. Shove off these skirmishers. Gonna have to eat some archery, but we gain the disruption. Still gonna lose, but we can go out with some style. Next turn. Oh, too bad. Oh, that's pretty good. What does it do for me? Disruptions in the lights. Oh, goodbye. Yeah, back to frag. That's not surprising. I was hoping we'd catch them, but instead we're gonna get shot to pieces. Chain break. Oh, it's bad. Surprisingly bounced that. There we go. Oof. We're down 21%. Tempting, but it would be a complete waste of time, so we're not going to do that. We'll let the light cavalry see them off. Okay, charge. Good. And charge. Who is even left? Can't turn because we lack maneuverability at this point. Damn. That's it. We have to crumble next turn, right? Okay, so Pompey has responded with a very in-depth and I think totally on the nose comment about the balance between these two armies, so I'll leave that up for a moment here. Or you slow readers can pause it to finish reading it. We'll see how it ended. Ouch. Fell back. Sometimes in Sengoku and Paikinja you can fall back even if you have nowhere to fall back to. I haven't quite figured out when that happens yet. Maybe you can fall back because there's a square behind them though that at least empties to start the combat phase. Not sure. Okay, so the end. Yes, Tibetans are strong. In addition to the Lancer impact in the open, which keeps the Chinese infantry kind of corralled into patches of rough ground, You combine that with the fact that their infantry are warriors and thus maneuverable, so they can engage at a time and place of their own choosing. So I had to huddle up in rough ground, and then he hit me with a swarm of matchlocks from all sides. If I had moved out to get into shooting range, I would have been in the open. But by sitting back, he was able to target multiple units onto a single one of my units at a time. So, yeah, I think even in a more normal agricultural style map, the Tibetans have the advantage, but I think you'd at least have a chance. And I think this mirror match has shown that, at least on the steps map, you really don't. But nevertheless, very well played to Pompey. Good game, and till next time.